Dean, I know you wish you were still playing, but given what this club had to deal with at the beginning of the year, losing Johnny and his brother, how proud are you, though, of these guys, the way they stayed the course? And, I mean, this team was playing relevant hockey at the very end.
Yeah, you know what, honestly, I'm very, very proud of the way that we, as an entire organization, the players in particular, have handled Johnny's situation, so many other adverse situations this year. Sure, yes, we are extremely proud of them. But my message, our message as a coaching staff and as management to the group is that that's all wonderful, good. We're still not playing tomorrow, right? We're still not preparing to play tomorrow. So we've got a lot of work to do. Yes, have we taken some steps in the right direction? 100%. But we have to be better in a tremendous amount of areas. It's great we're playing relative hockey. We'd rather be playing playoff hockey in the next few days.
Do you think the league is breathing a sigh of relief? There's no hotter team in the league right now than you guys. I mean, and you were winning big time.
Well, yeah, I certainly can't speak to other teams, but yeah, did we feel real good about our game? And I'll tell you, last night, our game, in a game that meant nothing, we played the same way. So that gives us great understanding, great hope, great anticipation that we're going to do that moving forward. And training camp, we have to start better and more consistent, obviously, through next year to not be in this spot when we get to the end of the year next year.
One thing I loved about you all season, you said we're building something here and it starts with consistency. You never changed all season.
Yeah, consistency and accountability. I know that our team was accountable all year. They held each other accountable. We had some stretches that we didn't play so well. We had some stretches we played well, which happens in a season. But yeah, do we need to get more consistent? Yes, no question, to get to where we want to be. But we liked, for the most part, how we competed, how we were consistently battling every night to win hockey games.
Did it surprise you? This team scored a ton of goals. Don said he was a little bit surprised. They came in bushels.
Yeah, and we had a stretch there, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, we had 2 games we never scored a goal, and we had to remind the guys, like, listen, we're second in the league in 5-on-5 scoring. Like, I don't know what we ended with, I haven't gone through all that yet, but yeah, when I first got the job here, everybody said, yeah, you've got all this young talent and skills and whatever, and I'm like, well, we got a little bit of everything, but yeah, the offense definitely showed itself. Do we have to keep the puck out of the net a little more? Sure. In order to win hockey games, our special teams have to get better. Our road record has to get better. So lots of work to do through the summer in preparation for training camp next year.
I asked you when you first got here, I said, is this a playoff team? And, I'm going to ask you now, is this a playoff team?
Well, we're not right now. So we're not at this moment. Do we believe that we are next year? Yeah, 100%. We're close, but end of the day, we didn't get it done. We need to get it done, and that means that there's going to be some guys that are here next year that were in that locker room that we just spoke to. There's going to be some that aren't. But the guys that come here, that the message that we just gave them is, you better be hungry, you better be ready to compete right from the start. Do the same things and better in order for us to be in the playoffs next year.
You got some young kids on this club. This is still a young hockey team. We watched some of these kids grow up this year, didn't we?
Yeah, we sure did. What we liked about, some of the people I'm sure you're thinking about or we can, talk about, and I'm not going to go into individuals, but they not only played the game offensively, but they played the game right. They were committed to play Columbus Blue Jackets hockey, which is all around defensively sound, competitively sound, and obviously offensively very good as well.
We hear coaches talk all about the chemistry factor. How is your chemistry, you think, with these guys? And just from the outside looking in, I would say you are a player's coach.
Well, yeah, I like I like the chemistry of our team. I like how they played for each other. I like that the fact that the leadership group holds everybody accountable. We've got some great hockey players in there, but we've got some better people. And our leadership group, our core group, whatever you want to call them, have been absolutely fantastic this year. It's one thing for coaches and managers to talk to your blue in the face about accountability and work ethic and all this kind of stuff and holding people accountable. But when their peers hold each other accountable, then you've got something, and I think our group has that.
You got a lot of energy, my friend. Does this season energize you even more? Because, and do you wish the season opened tomorrow?
Well, we asked the guys to be hungry at training camp. We need to do that too. I need to do that as a head coach. There's a lot of areas that I got to get better. Our coaches have to get better. There's a lot of areas that our team have to get better. Do we wish we were playing tomorrow? Do we wish it was getting started? 100%. But we'll rest up physically and emotionally and mentally and get back here for training camp, and we will start the right way.
How about the fans? That last game was amazing, but they've been amazing all year. And you came here as an opposing coach, but now that you live it, and the Blue Jackets love their people.
It's more than I expected. It's more than I heard. Don Waddell told me that he was with Carolina last year. They came in at the end of the year, and this team was way out of the playoffs, and the building was sold out and energized and loud, and the fans are absolutely phenomenal. Truly believe they're the best fans in the league. I'm sure everybody says that, but every single night they show up. Every night they show up. They know when to pick us up. They know when to give us hell too when we're not doing the right things, and I love that. They can make us accountable too. We're here to entertain them, but we're also here to win. For them and with them. I think our fans are absolutely fantastic.
Dean, last thing, and I know you wish you were still playing, but could we look back at this season and say this was the beginning of something special? You put in your system. The guys now know what you expect.
Yeah. I believe that. I believe there was a foundation here prior to us getting here and prior to this season. No question. We've built on that foundation. We think we've strengthened that foundation. Do we think that we're going to win the Stanley Cup someday? Yeah, 100%. I believe that. I believe we've taken that first step. And yeah, we didn't get to the playoffs. We need to improve in a lot of different areas. But do I believe that we're going to win the Stanley Cup someday and someday soon? Absolutely 100%.